friends, it's me, Mrs. Kilgus. I'm here to share a real fun story with you today. This book is called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin, pictures by Betsy Lewin. Well, friends, this book is going to go along well with our new writing this week. We're writing about how to make the world around us better, and we're writing about problems and how to fix them. Let's read and find out how these farm animals want to fix the world around them. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Now I'm going to read this sign, friends. It says, Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. So friends, the cows have a problem. It's too cold in the barn, and they tell the farmer how they'd like the problem fixed. They'd like some electric warm blankets. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Boys and girls, when people go on strike, it's kind of like refusing to do something, so you wouldn't do something that you normally would do. So here the cows are on strike, and they are telling Farmer Brown they will not produce and give any more of their milk. Let's find out what happens. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs! Cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. And that's a fancy word for mad. Very mad. Farmer Brown got his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. And what that means, friends, is Duck is a neutral party, means Duck isn't on anybody's side. Duck will help farmer, Duck will help the cows, Duck will help any of the animals, Duck will help the farmer. So he's bringing this note to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, We will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets, leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Let's see if it works. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. And here's the last page. Looks like the ducks got their diving board. And that's the end of Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Well, I hope you enjoyed this funny story, and it really does help us to see that you can write about the problems around you in the world, and you can write about these problems and try to make the world a better place. Well, it's bye for now. See you next time.